Good afternoon ulit sa inyong lahat. It's the first week of our month and kunin ko na ito. Puputol-putol, brother, yung ating mic. But anyway, let me try that. Hello, yun, mas maganda. So, March na, ang bilis ng panahon. Parang kailan lang, nung January, ngayon, nakakatatlong buwan na tayo. And for this month, let me check, sandali. Ang ating theme for this month is New Beginning and Born Again. Makikita niya sa ating pamphlet. So, for this Sunday, I have been tasked again to start the month with the new preaching. The new theme for our preaching. And our theme for this month, just like what I've said, is New Beginning and Born Again. Tayo na para at least alam ko kung ano ang kasi pagka medyo napapasobrahan ako, nahihirapan din tayo. So, I remember the last time na nag-preach ako dito, I speak about the same topic. Actually, yun yung first come, first serve. Yung part 1 na diniscuss ko last time is doing the first thing first. It is the study in the book of Haggai. Who among you are here during that time? Gusto ko lang malaman para at least nase-sense ko yung aking... So, at least half of you guys are here. So, in behalf of those who missed it, I would perform some review. Okay? Does it sound fair sa mga nakaten na last time? So, ang pinag-aralan natin, what we have studied last time is the book of Haggai. We will study the whole book of Haggai. And nung una na-shock sila kasi sabi nila isang book. Pero then they realized that it is only contains of 2 chapters. So kaya hindi ganun siya kahirap. Okay? So the book of Haggai, it's the 37th book of the Old Testament. It is a minor prophet, again. And because yung book of Haggai is before the book of Zechariah and after Zephaniah. So kung nakita niyo na yung book of Matthew, pumunta lang kayo sa 3 book before that, makikita niyo na yung book of Haggai. It is the 3rd book from the last book of the Old Testament. And the central theme of this book is about priorities, patience, and being proper. Okay, so 3 P's. Priorities, patience, and being proper. And if I remember it right, by the way, that the title of our part 2 is different. It's progressing our priorities. Because I remember, ang focus natin last time is about priorities. But this time, we are going to progress it. Ibig sabihin, ipupush na natin yan. Palalabasin na natin sa pinto yung ating priorities. And we will still be in the book of Haggai. Tatapusin na natin itong book ng Haggai para wala na tayong babalikan. In our series. So last time, our purpose, let me see, is to learn how to set up our priority. Pinag-aralan natin last time kung paano tayo mag-set up ng priorities. To understand it, and its importance and its blessing. Pinag-aralan natin yun on chapter 1 until chapter 2. The purpose last time also is to understand the connection between priority, patience, and being proper. And also, we learn it from the experience of Haggai. But today, since we are going to continue with our study, hindi naman pwedeng yan lang ulit yung purpose natin. So I come up with another purpose, and that is to learn how to progress our priority. Okay? Kung paano natin siya palalaguin. To understand the hindrances that withhold God's blessing. And to set our minds to the things that the Lord wants us to. Okay? So ito yung ating pag-aaralan ngayon. And just like what I mentioned last time, a lot of problems we are dealing, which happens during that time, also is happening today. Let me see if I have that. Okay, I don't have it. So, last time we mentioned that the people work, but they don't prioritize. Maraming nagtatrabaho or maraming kumikilos pero they don't know how to prioritize. People doesn't wait patiently and everyone wants instant gratification. And people just take everything in their own hand and most of the time forgets to realize that God gives favor. So ito yung issue na kinakaharap ni Haggai. But before we proceed to the book of Haggai, let me go back again to my review. Sabi ko nga, for the benefit of those who are not here. Medyo mahina. Hello? Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, parang hindi ako sumisigaw. Yan. Okay. So, let's concentrate on the book of Haggai. But before we go to the book of Haggai, every time that I study the Old Testament, I always try to bring you to this 9th stage of the Old Testament. Kasi gusto ko makita ninyo kung saan ba yung pinag-aaralan natin. Okay? When we say stages, ito yung timeline or ito yung period. Okay? So what is the first stage? If you remember, Rhoda? Wow, creation stage. So natatandaan natin. So the creation stage was from past, talagang infinite, to 2,165 before Christ. So this is the records of the beginnings records of the beginning of all beginning. This is basically the book of Genesis. Okay? So dito nakasulat yung follow man. So what is next after that stage? After creation stage, we have the patriarchal stage. Okay, kaya nga lagi ko kayo nire-recall dito para at least natatandaan ninyo. So, patriarchal stage is from 21,165 BC to 1,804 before Christ. So, it was 361 years. And during this stage, it was the time of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, and also Job. Okay? So, pag binabasa yung mga storya nila, that happened during the patriarchal stage. So, what's next after patriarchal stage? Exodus. Okay, so this is the time of Moses. And this happened during 1804 to 1405. So napapansin niyo papalapit ng papalapit kasi nga, pababa yung number because before Christ, meaning, bago dumating si Christ, yun yung number of years. So, the Exodus stage is during the time of Moses when he leads the people out from Egypt. Kaya nga Exodus kasi it exit out from bondage. And that was for almost 400 years. Okay? So, after Exodus stage, ano yung sumunod? The conquest stage. Sino yung sumunod kay Moses? Yung kanang kamay niyan, si Joshua. Remember? Nung lumabas na sila Moses sa Egypt, hindi naman nakapasok si Moses sa land of promise. It was Joshua who delivered them to the land of promise. Okay? So, yun yung conquest stage. And they quest the promised land for 23 years. And after conquest stage, ang sumunod, judges stage. Ito yung panahon na the dark ages of the nation of Israel. Ibig sabihin, dito yung magugulo. Okay? Wala pang hari. Walang unity. Okay? Sabi nga doon at that time, no king in Israel, but every man did which was right in his own eyes. I think yung mga nakating sa atin sa Old Testament na pag-aralan yan. So it was during the Judges day, ito yung mga panahon ni Samson, nila yung mga judges. After that, for 339 years, ang sumunod sa Judges stage is the United Kingdom stage. Okay? Nagkaroon na-develop na yung mga kings. This is the first time na nagkaroon na ng hari ang Israel. And this was from the person of Saul, and then followed by David, and then si Solomon, yung kanyang anak. Diba? So, this is for 112 years. And that was from 1043 to 931 before Christ. Okay? So, clear pa tayo dyan. So, after the United Kingdom, what comes next? Divided. Okay, that's right. The divided kingdom stage. Come on. Yan, the divided kingdom stage, it happened from 931 to 605 BC, which is basically 326 years. So yung Israel nahati sa dalawa, northern and Southern Kingdom. Di ba? Pero isa lang sila, pero dahil nga sa yung mga king at that time, parang nagkaroon sila ng kanilang mga individual desire na hati yung bansa ng Israel. Actually, ang Israel, yung sa Northern Kingdom, that is the portion where Israel is, and the Southern Kingdom, that is the portion where Judah is. And remember, sa Northern Kingdom, there is no righteous king. Ibig sabihin, walang king na matuwid sa harap ng Panginoon. But in the Southern Kingdom, there are few among the many. And basically, ang kanilang capital city ng Judah, that time is Jerusalem. Actually, even right now, I believe. So, Israel is yung Samaria. So, nagkaroon ng division. Okay? So, nung nagkaroon na ng division, ano na sumunod? After the divided kingdom stage, after 605, nagkaroon ng tinatawag na captivity stage. Yung Israel na dalawang kingdom, kinonquest siya ng Babylonians. And they were invaded by who? King Nebuchadnezzar. Diba? So, na-conquer sila ng Babylonians, and for 67 years, they were invaded. And this is the time, ito yung pag-aaralan natin, this is the time where the city of Jerusalem has been destroyed. And this is where the walls and the temple has been destroyed. Ito yung time na yon. And the people were took captives during the captivity stage. And the last stage is the return stage. The return stage is basically nung dumadami na yung tao, dahil nga nasabi ko last time, kasi every time na nagko-conquer yung mga Babylonians, hindi naman nila pinapatay lahat ng mga tao eh. They don't kill everyone. So some of them, pinukuha nila. Hanggang sa lumaki yung city. And then one time, the king saw na dumadami na yung mga tauhan na nasasakupan ko. So ang sabi ng king, pabalikin nyo na sila. Kaya pinabalik nila, kaya nga tinawag yun na return stage. So yung mga Israelites, pinabalik na sila doon sa kanilang mga lugar. And this basically in the return stage, covers the story of rebuilding the temple and the walls of Jerusalem. Okay, so the return stage covers the story of the rebuilding of the temple and the walls of Jerusalem. After 70 years of exile, the people were finally permitted to return to their city, only to find it's a mess. Yung pinabalik sila, nakita nila yung kanilang wall bagsak, yung kanilang temple na ginawa ni King Solomon, ruin. Kasi nga, di ba, dinestroy. So, basically, they started working on rebuilding the Jewish temple, but there are things that happened during that time. For 18 years, the people stopped the work because their priorities were not focused on rebuilding it, and they are more focused on their own personal interests. Diba? Yun yung ating binasa sa Book of Haggai. So let's go dun sa ating pag-aaral. Yung ating pag-aaralan ngayon will only covers dun sa return stage. Okay? So, na-review na natin. So, last time, we study yung ating book, and allow me to read it again, so para maintindihan natin yung ating pinag-aaralan. So, the Book of Haggai, chapter 1, verses 1 to 14. In the second year of King Darius, the first day of the 6th month, the word of the Lord came to the prophet Haggai, to Zerubbabel, son of Sethaniel, governor of Judah, and to Joshua, son of